Gemini, I'm getting that. People don't think you're nice right now. People don't think you're in one of your fake moods right now. People don't think that you're in one of your like sweet butter me up moods right now. I'm loving this energy though. Like I heard or like like y'all laughing your ass off right now. I keep picking up on Nine of Wands energy, which is someone who has like a shadow over their head or someone who's dealing with their shadow self. That might be somebody that you're dealing with right now, currently romantically, or someone even in like the family realm right here. But what we can see here is that this person is having like a mental break, or like it's possible that whatever this person is feeling mentally, they may be projecting onto you, and then your reaction to it is the funniest shit in the world. Like, I wouldn't say you're an explosive person, Gemini, but in this rate, in this category, it's like, how could you not say something? How could you not like fucking fist fight somebody? How could you not like, throw yourself and get out there? Like, you remind me of a tiger right now for some reason. Like, you trying to claw somebody's face off big time, but you do it like doing tactical shit, like where you hiding in the weeds and shit. You like moving around. You see the weeds behind me. It's like you moving around in the weeds. I keep picking that up about y'all too. Now, I keep seeing this thing about like someone keeps saying like, oh, you still want me because you give a fuck about me, or because you care about me, or this could be even of like a family member saying like, oh yeah, well the reason why you keep giving me this and giving me that is because you still want me, you still love me, da 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 da. Could be like a baby daddy, baby mama situation as well. But I'm picking up on the fact that like you truly, genuinely just do not give a fuck. It's like maybe you're still talking to one of your exes, or you're talking to people connected to the ex, or I heard they were my friends first, or something like that, of that nature, where like you still talking to people that you fuck with in the past or something like that. And this person's so triggered by that. It's like, oh well, these are my people, these are my people. It's like nobody like you though. Like, I hope you realize, like, the reason why your friends fuck with me more than they fuck with you is because nobody really truly like you though. Like, nobody truly likes your energy. Like, this is Gemini right here, like sitting here and studying people. Like, you're really getting into the conversations, really getting into the thrill of like emotional connections right now. Genuinely feels like you're a social creature. You're in your zone right now, like the social creature type shit. Like, we're in Gemini Mars for a minute here, right? And so Gemini Mars is gonna have you guys kind of bouncing all over the place with your mood swings. And I get that even though your mood swings might like make you feel off some days, it's like you still on point. The rest of the world still sees you as someone who's completely on point, completely on schedule. It's like, see someone writing up like paperwork and shit like that. You're like, ching, ching, like the president. Like, I heard presidential suite type shit. You could be staying in an apartment, staying in a suite type shit. I'm definitely picking up on the energy where it's like, wow, I am royalty. I am fantastic. I am the smoothest bitch out here. Like, I am that bitch, that bitch, that bitch. I keep picking up on that. I also heard something about like 31 bottles of beer on the wall, but instead of bottles of beer, I heard 31 like bodies, like 31 bodies of bitches on the bed, 31 bottles of 31 bodies of bitches. Take one down, pass them around. 31 bottles of bitches on the wall, bodies of bitches on the wall. Okay, so like I butchered that, but I feel like there's a hole out here. Like, you could smell the hole, you can see the hole. Yeah, if it makes sense, it's probably someone who drinks a lot. It's probably someone who like throws them back, kicks them back. 24/7, this person is like drunk on their own power, drunk on their own fame. Could be a Libra. They keep talking about like this very drunk energy. They're very triggering. Like, I keep getting like this very like, what is it, benevolent, or the proper word was it, vindictive energy, where this person like drinks a lot and then they say, oh no, I'm sorry, and start crying the next day type shit for belittling you or making you feel some type of way. Or it's possible that this person like gets in a really bad mood, and whether they're drinking or not, they're kind of addicted to being mean or bad when they're in this particular mood. And then it's like you end up being the one at fault somehow, and you have to apologize in the end because you didn't respond appropriately to something like that this person horrible that this person be saying to you. It's like, if you want to be with someone self-destructive, Gemini, be with yourself, okay? Like, if you truly want to be with somebody who is destructive, just be with yourself. Because you don't need a double trouble situation. You don't need another Gemini or another person who is self-destructive to destroy your life. Like, you easily could do it, like, with one hand, destroy your whole entire life and several other people's, right? It's just Gemini's nature that like you guys have this gift of gab and gift of power that many other people don't really see. you have the capability of seeing things from every edge, every side of the spectrum, masculine or feminine. That's what gravitates people towards you 24/7, in and out of your life. And this is why it's very hard for you to keep people, or keep people on a leash. And maybe that's what they're talking about with the 31 bodies of beer on the bed type shit, or 31 bodies of people on the bed type shit. It's because it's like they're in and then they're out. They're in and then they're out. And that's something you've never truly understood. But you got to realize your own in and out energy, how people can't. There's some people out here who do not have the mental or physical capability of dealing with someone of your caliber. Okay. Like, there's definitely energy of like people begging you to teach me how you do it, or teach me how to be this way, teach me how you get so beautiful, teach me how you do your hair, teach me how you do this, teach me how you do that. There's a lot of like the teach me energy, but no one's acting, right? It's like, okay, so I'll give you all the tips and tricks, but you got to do that shit yourself. It's like they want to study off your paper. They want to be like the puppeteer type shit, where they want to be on your side while you're doing the tricks. And it's like, okay, you get me this man, you get me that woman. It's like you trying to set people up like fucking dating, in the dating scene or whatever. I heard one of your friends wants to be with your child. Like, one of your friends wants to be with your child or with a super young individual. It's like you maybe already warned this person or checked this person about that particular situation. That's something that's coming up big. There is something coming up here about how like someone wants to perform in the bedroom for you, and then somehow humiliate you or tell you that you was bad in bed. It's like the only reason why someone tells you that you're bad in bed is because you rejected them. I'm strongly feeling like you just rejected them straight out. You was just like, yeah, I'm not interested in someone like you. And then they were like, oh, well, you was bad at sucking dick anyways. You was bad at, riding it on top type shit anyway. Like, someone is trying to be spiteful. They're like, oh, well, this person's bad at their job anyway, so it is what it is, because they felt attacked or embarrassed by something that you said, even though it was like, that was, you're basically like calling out this person for the behaviors that they was doing. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Why are you bitter? You're bitter because it's true. That's what I'm saying. There's something to do with like a pound of hair or something, a pound of hair or a pound of feathers or something like that. Like, they're talking about a pound of something, and now I don't necessarily know what this means, but they could be talking like magic. So like, I'm picking up on black magic pretty heavy, like a pound of cards, or maybe like you're just getting a bunch of blank cards, you're filling them out, or there's like a pound, like you're weighing out the odds of something spiritually or magically. And this is going to be super big for your finances in some type of way. So maybe you're trying to figure out like, okay, so if I put this here, if I put my money and my energy over here, if I put all there, I keep trying to go out in the romance and that's not working. I keep trying to go out in the dating field, that's not working. I keep trying to go out and just get some drinks or fuck, that's not working. I keep trying to go work here and work there, but none of those situations are working. So if I put all of my everything, and this is your last ditch effort, remember that, because Gemini is not the person to put all eggs in one basket. Y'all want to put it in so many different baskets that it makes people's heads explode. But this is the particular situation where you do want to put everything in this one lane of things so that you can get stable. Get these bugs out of here. But I definitely see something to do with magic. Okay, so you're performing magic or manifestations, and that's going to definitely jump out at you. Now, there is something to do with yeah, okay. They are talking about this idea that someone is making it very, very obvious that they are incredibly jealous, okay? Like, this is like the amount of jealousy that this person giving is like they're seething from their mouth type jealousy. It's like every time maybe you bring up a person, it could be Aquarius that you bring up, or there's someone here that you bring up, this person gets like super defensive, like super heated, super fast. Could be a fire sign, Knight of Wands, could be a fire sign, could be also a Pisces here. Like, this person gets very, very demonic, or there's like a switch. Like, I keep picking up on a switch or a mood switch, like a complete shift over, because every time this person hears your name or hears someone else's name, it like gets them going. it's not a sexy trait to have. To be honest with you, I keep picking up on death magic. So if you know that this person is that's something this person is capable of, this isn't just some fucking dirty ass, you know, scumbag off the street type shit. This is not somebody who's like unfamiliar with magic. They are most definitely familiar with spirituality and magic. So if you're, you know, if you're just wondering, you're like, okay, so what you gonna do about it type shit. Like maybe this person is like, that person's gonna get what they deserve. It's some like emo shit like that. I want to say that this person might be doing death magic or some kind of magic in order to hinder or stunt somebody, but it ends up dumping, like I keep seeing someone's house catch on fire or someone's car catch on fire, like maybe someone catching on fire. Or like I can even see a woman here who's straightening her hair and her hair just starts catching on fire, like spontaneous combustion. Her hair just starts catching on fire. There's definitely like this idea that like they get instantaneous karma, and I think you're so curious by that. And I think this is also what makes you so curious in this other person versus whoever this pissed Pisces or water sign is. Like I think this is what makes you so interested in this individual. It's like their karma is so real and so tangible. It's like they don't necessarily need to do anything for it to happen. And I think you're curious on how that even happens. You're like trying to learn this person's ways, learn how they sacrifice, learn how they're doing it when they're so young. It's also what I heard. But it's very addictive for you. It's something that you're like very attracted to. And it's like, you know, I don't think you're going into this very naive. I think you're going into this with a good head, you know, a good head on your shoulders. And so you're just observing the situation from the sideline. This will also be like a familial situation. So keep that in mind. Familial, romantic, whatever you want to say it is, okay? It is there, definitely, most definitely, you know, obviously don't take every story out of here because not every story is yours. And some people just want to be extra and claim something that's not theirs because they want attention. Now that's also something that's happening here. There is a fire sign that really wants your attention so bad I could fucking like, you know, it's on the tip of my tongue type shit. Like it keeps feeling like I got burned or something. It's like this person can't stop trying to compete with you. They can't stop like trying to fight for something that's not even going to happen. We do have the death card in the upright here. So there is a water sign, Scorpio, that wants to meet up or be friends or something like that. Befriend you. I keep picking up let's be friends. You know, I keep picking that up. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. It's like this person's like keeps walking around your house or walking like stomping around your house. Like I heard the stomping block type shit. Like they might be stomping around or walking real weird, or they might have something going on with a leg or something like that where they just walk super strange. And I just heard something scream. So, you know, it's possible that this person's got like a couple of gears happening here, or it could be like crackhead energy. But I also see like maybe you both have crackhead energy. You don't have, this person does not have to be a crackhead to have crackhead energy. It could just be a very addictive, like very laughable, very funny. Y'all could be getting drunk, smoking up and getting laid up type shit. Your boo-boo, your boo thing. Excuse me. Like this person's almost like a child. It's so funny because I think, you know, I can see that this is a grown-ass person, but they have like a lot of cute little sweet little, you know, with quirks, I guess you could say, which is perfect for y'all Gemini because y'all want to be able to still keep control over somebody regardless. So we do have the Empress right here. So if you're a female or you have heavy feminine energy, maybe you have a lot of feminine signs in your chart, like, you know, for example, I can see Libra here coming out real quick. People always think of you as like the prissy, the pussycat, the one that's like super prissy, doesn't know anything about anything. But when you prove them wrong, it's the funniest shit to watch, dude. The High Priestess in the upright. It is so funny that people second guess your plays, babe. It's like you are playing a whole different version of checkers beat chess. Like this shit is way above them. It's way above their IQ type shit. So whatever this territory is where you're talking about something and just going shooting right over someone's head, they're like, what? ... I keep saying what ... or this person is just sitting here and not responding. It's because they are not understand what you're saying because they're a fucking idiot. That's why they're a fucking idiot. Like they want to pretend that like they have this intelligence, pretend like they have these tools, pretend like they have the money or the status to be talking to you, which is the funniest shit in the world. But I low-key think that you know that this person's insecure too. Like if you look at that man right there, you know that that green man in the front is uber insecure. This is you in the back, but this is that green man in the front. That bitch is insecure as fuck. You know, could be someone who's a shoddy, you know, shoddy, you little boo thing. Every time we fuck me in the shower, nothing on the cupboards. whatever that song is. Like, I keep picking up on someone you might be fucking who's kind of a pussy bitch, you know, like they don't I don't respect this person. I don't think you respect this person either, to be honest with you. I think you need to, like, back up, if you could catch my drift, like, back the fuck up. Now, I do see something to do with, oh man, okay, legalities and rolling the dice on this one. Okay, so I see something by the book, right? So you could be doing something by the book, or like suggested to you by the court, which, you know, that's obviously the route you should be taking here. This is a lesson in itself. I keep picking up on this idea that whatever is going on in court, or whatever is going on legally, like cops coming by or whatever, it's kind of like about time. Like, that's what I keep picking up on. Like, it's about time that you showed up, that type of thing. So maybe this person is showing up late, or there might be cops called on a party and they're showing up super late to whatever the gig is, before, you know, they're not showing up before something could happen. It's almost as if it's staged. I do genuinely feel like this is staged by the police, whatever this is. There is something to do with, like, you reap what you sow. So whatever the karmic situation here is, it has nothing to do with you. Like, if someone ended up getting hurt, for example, in whatever the situation or case is, like maybe a bitch got slapped, or someone got punched, or there was some kind of domestic violence situation, it just only proves to you, or it's confirmation that you need to get away from any of these folks or all of these people. Like, there's something to do here with, like, you wanting to support people regardless of what they've done in their past, but that's, like, you know, that's too much of a risk. Like, you really risking it and biffing it and shit and fumbling it, because they don't deserve your sweet and juicy energy. Okay, you have all of this energy to digest. You have new, very fresh energy. Okay, wasting it on some fucking fetishizing fucking retard or idiot who's uber, I keep picking up on someone who's like uber suicidal, or like uber like wants to throw themselves off a cliff type shit. That's not something that you should be putting your energy into. I don't care who it is or what they are to you. You really need to back up from whatever that situation is. You cannot take care of this person. You can't hold this person. It is what it is. You know, you put your eggs in one basket and it failed, and that's what it is, right? So now you got to spread out and go do your thing. Okay, this person is no longer your concern. That's what I'm picking up on. All of these financial issues that, or burdens that people keep placing on you, that is no longer your concern. So leave it. Okay, leave it where it's at. Stop paying for people's bills and shit. Okay, all them financial or fucking superficial issues, just drop them. They're done. They're done. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is.